Week 3 media session. We're here with head coach Tony Annese. Coach, coming off the big win against Tiffin, how energized has the team been so far in practice?
Yeah, obviously a huge win. I don't know, somebody the other day said Tiffin, some publication said Tiffin won 19 games the last 2 years previous to this year. So if I knew that, I knew they were really good, but if I would have known that, I probably would have been more nervous. But I was nervous for the game. They're a really good program, really good team, and so our guys are happy to get that past us. It was a regional contest since they're in our region now, and it's a W forever now, and that's huge. And our guys have really been focused this week on growing.
What'd you learn from your team in terms of the grit that they showed just to find a way to win that game down the stretch?
Yeah, nothing's ever like perfect in football, you know, so I just try to stress the fact that mistakes are going to be made, and how you react to those mistakes and come back and fight is the key. So obviously, we finally, we had a chance to go up 18, actually 22, and we fumbled a third down goal line play, and so we settled for a field goal, and it got blocked, and instead of it being an 18-point lead, it became, a one-score lead, which was 8 points, and then we went down and scored to put it as a two-score lead again, and then they had a big pass, and so then we had to, recover an onside kick, get a first down. All those things are really great opportunities to learn. I don't really want to have to experience that a lot, but we've only really experienced it, against Slippery Rock last year. We were down against Pitt State, and so that was a different situation. The rest of them, we really didn't come down to one possession games very often.
Back at home again this weekend, homecoming, so it's going to be busy around campus, and obviously expecting a really good crowd for the homecoming game.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting. Love homecoming. They don't demand too much of our guys, which is cool, right? In high school, coaches always worried about homecoming being a distraction, but it's never been a distraction here. They don't demand anything out of our guys, and so it's another game for us, but it's another game in which, we celebrate, Ferris State football and get a lot of former players back and things of that sort, and it's going to be a big crowd. It's finally an afternoon game, so we'll be done probably around 6, and our last 3 games, coming back from Lake Erie, I think we got home around midnight, and then the other 2 games, by the time you get settled, it's midnight. So finally a game in which we get an earlier start and might be able to get home and relax on a Saturday evening.
Wrapping up here, just, a team that obviously hasn't played college football in a long, long time. What do you know about Rio Grande?
Well, we've saw them on film. There are 2 games that they've played, and so we've been able to evaluate that. And they're a program that's just starting again, and it's they do a lot of things that new programs do, but they also have some really good athletes. So they're definitely on the right track.